Greetings, I'm Trevane Glory, and welcome to part 51 of my campaign as New Spain in Empire Total War, playing with the Empire 2 mod, starting up here in Georgia, where we've just defeated the British army. I think we wiped it out utterly. We did. So the plan is obviously to march on Savannah, and probably just demand its surrender. The British have got another 3 armies up here, but no great shakes. Not too much to worry about. So, just make sure that our rakes are well positioned. Just keep an eye on them. And you have already moved. Okay, and 3rd Army is over here in New Andalusia. Keeping an eye on this Mughal Empire army that I need to wipe out. Let's actually, I sent the army in there to hold the capital. Well, didn't need to hold it as such, but in there to replenish. I think we'll bring you out a bit closer. Just come out to about there. Keep an eye on them. Send the arquebusier back in there. And you can replenish and chase these guys down. And follow them. I wonder if they'll go for that plantation. We've got a fleet in there, which I'm just going to leave for the moment because there's nothing to do in the high seas. So that'll be fine where it is. We're making 12,700 gold per turn. We could make even more if we could get trade back with Sweden and Denmark and Ottoman Empire. It's been so long since we managed to trade here. But it's not really having that much of an effect. Right, let's leave the camera down here and we'll end the turn. I don't think the British are going to get up to anything. No, they didn't. Austria, you want a military alliance? No, thank you. I wonder if they'll ever decide to declare war on me if I keep refusing their offer of alliance. The Mughal Empire does go for a cup of coffee. Workers' riot in Florida. I knew that was coming. We have public servant died. Camilo Mosquera. I don't recognise that name. This man has died in office following years of faithful service to the government. Finding a replacement with similarly high levels of administrative skill, combined with such sound political judgment, will not be a straightforward matter. No, I'm not seeing any new faces up here, I don't think. Arturo Ortega, Gonzalo de Lezo, Ismael de Mercado. No, they're all the folk that I had there. +1 to management, +1 to happiness for nobility. Yeah, your bonuses all pretty much cancel each other out. Alright, Reuben the First. Okay, so let's get you to carry on up here. Need to try and catch up with him eventually. And no construction to be done in this area. Nothing that I want to do anyway. All good up here. You're still being repaired or upgraded. So you're all good up here. Right. St. Augustine, we can go for the governor's residence now. And, oh, the British have sent an army out and another one over here. Okay. Bring the rake over. Keep watching them. And let's try and Sabotage the army. Successful mission. My scout has successfully completed his mission to mislead the forces of the enemy. I don't get any more information on them. I don't know exactly what effect that it has, but we'll bring him out. And we're going to go and attack them. I thought this army here was a bit closer, but maybe the road infrastructure isn't as good, maybe in Cherokee territory. So we'll have you then come up and demand surrender here. Yeah. There we go. And we have another dockyard, yep. We'll demolish the barracks. We'll get cobbled roads. And in here we've got a tobacco plantation. Nice. And this army come up, see if they'll stand and fight. They do, very good. Yeah, so no damage to any of the units by the spies' intervention. Not auto-resolve, let's go ahead and attack. So I think their army was about, I don't know, maybe 60-70% strength of ours. I don't think they're going to attack me. I'll probably deploy up on that ridge or on the rear slope. We've got a ridge there that we could stand on, possibly. Yeah, okay, let's get the guns. Have you start in here? Like that. I'm going to have a wee bit more. We've got 88 men in this one. I'm going to put the Grenadiers in the front line then this time. And 88, 79 and 109. Yeah, so you're going to be back there. We'll have you as a brigade to the right of the guns. We're going to have to advance towards them, I would think. You three per second brigade. And Grenadiers. Maybe actually put the Grenadiers next to guns. So if we have you there, you there, right, and we've got 152 men here, but that's fine. You are our reserve that's going to sit in behind the guns. Okay, dragoons. Let's have you start out here. We'll march you forward if we need to get sight of the enemy. I think we'll have the Lancers over on the left. And the General in there. Okay, let's get the guns on the move. You up to there. No, okay. You up to there. You over there. No, right enough. You there. You there. And Grenadier up to there. And the reserve will just stay back in the low ground back here. Okay, we can see them stood up on the ridge line. So we'll just bring the dragoons up into that forest for now. And the Lancers out here to protect this flank. Generalissimo up to there. And let's fast forward. They are staying put. So, yeah, we'll deploy the guns on the front slope here. We'll just start peppering them and invite them to come and attack us. And you had to clip the trees, didn't you? Alright. So, yep, on the front slope, start from there to there. You up here. We'll have you march down into there. You come up here. Let's bring you over to there actually. And the dragoons, you're a wee bit far out. Move into there. And the guns are almost in position. Let's unlimber you. Don't shoot at will. And do the same for you. Right. Okay, there's your target. Is this the 31st Regiment of Foot Colonial Militia? One unlucky guy. Seem to be targeting this unit more. Alright, let's deploy our infantry. Let's have you. Well, actually, just leave you where you are. I'll have you come out to there. You there. I'll just shift the entire line more to the right. Leave the dragoons back there where they are. Right, I think that's fine there to begin with. Grenadier all lined up there. And you, we'll just leave in column back here. And bring the Lancers up onto the high ground there. Alright. The 31st Regiment of Foot you were targeting, it was. Right, switch then. Oops. Switch to the 25th. They obviously heard the order, so they're running for it. Now would be a good time to shoot. You might click the 31st again. No. Hit the 28th and took a fair chunk off the 25th as well. Okay, I'm going to switch again over to the 41st Regiment. I think we will extend this line and we'll just leave the dragoons to work the flank. So you head up there. And I'm going to have you actually step back to there. A bit more like that. Just to try and open up the guns' lines of fire a bit better. What's your canister range? No, this. That's not great. I think we need you to shoot the 40th Regiment now. Just given the terrain. Well, actually, no, they would have been fine in there. I thought there was a rise in front of them, but obviously not. What we will do then is switch back over here. That's a nice time to hit them. Let's get horses stay back. We can send the men forward. What have we got here mixed up? Could you run into that position, please? Now your canister range was down in there somewhere, I think. Okay, switch to this next regiment. And let's have you swing around to here. You come in there. And then we're going to have the dragoons run like hell across the line of fire of the artillery. Try and avoid being shot. Right, you've made it. Okay. Come around. These guys are coming back in. Let's have our cav begin to trot forward. Okay, let's start closing in on this flank. And the guns. Target there. And I think you could maybe even hit them with canister. Just about. Leave the dragoons mounted for now. I was going to switch to grenades here, but I don't think we will. Could you start to close in a bit? Right, then you charge there. You go and charge them. And we'll have the guns switch back to shot. Start targeting back here. Dragoons. Start shooting them as well. And let's have this cav pull out now. You charge them. And we'll have the dragoons switch to their mounted role. Okay, you're attacking them. You and you charge there. Enemy general's dead. Start chasing them down. And we'll have the guns limber up. What have we got there? 3 men. Right, you come out here. Continue battle. And you're running. Okay, you chase him down over there. Chase down that unit. They're still alive there. Pity the cav decided to run. Right. Them. Could you make sure you're staying on them? And you. Is that 6? Yeah. Down to 40. Right, just about done. That's 3, not 31. 8. You turn about. Go back after them in case the infantry can't finish them. 33. It's supposed to be not shooting it well, I suppose. Six, 1, 3. Good stuff. Right. Did you catch them? Not really. Tell you what. Shoot them. You shoot them as well. Then we'll have the cav come out around there. Right, so you took 6 off them. Right, that's good enough. You turn, march back. One charge of this cav, and then that's the end of the battle. Okay, done. Quick battle. And hopefully that army's completely wiped out. I didn't see any unit escaping, I don't think. We had them all pretty much pocketed by the time they started to break. 193 losses. Yeah, dead. Region captured Georgia. And we've got lots of... Oh, yeah, Governor's Palaces, because we got the tech upgrade. So we've improved them all en masse. Right, Georgia, let's exempt you from tax. Obviously, leave the army there. I could push on into these territories, but let's wait and see what this army does. We'll bring you back towards the plantation for now, and we'll have you come over here. I should have maybe had you do something to sabotage that army. Never mind. St. Augustine, public orders at 0. That's fine. We will recruit civilian arquebusier just to help bolster things. Can you get into this port now? You can, so do that and see if we can get the Louisianan fleet to go away. What is it? 4 rigged pinnaces. Right then. How much money do we have? 12.2 now per turn. Okay, and we should be exporting some tobacco soon. We've got You sitting in that plantation being annoying. We'll deal with you later. And for now, let's have this army and this army do some replenishment. There we go. I'm going to quickly have a look at diplomatic relations with Austria. They were willing to... selective breeding, they don't have very much. Let's offer them all of that, and some naval tech, since they don't have them. Well, I don't know if they're landlocked actually. They might still have some territory in the Mediterranean. Ship with the line tactics, naval shore facilities. No, you can't accept that. Fair enough. I'm not interested then. Let's end the turn. Yeah, we'll stay up here just now. Keep an eye on the British. And hope we don't lose sight of the Mughal Empire. Maybe actually it's better for me to come down here, because we've got our rakes up there, plus the armies. We should be able to keep track of them. End the turn here. And see what the Mughals do. Every time we skip past the 13 colonies without them declaring war on me is a good thing. Right, commercial port in the Leeward Islands, and ancillary gained Gonzalo de Lezo, +1 happiness to nobility, and recruitment of the arquebusier. Right, okay. Right, you should be able to go and hit that army. I thought that was damage, but it's not, it's just the factories. And you're at full strength now? Yeah, okay. So we'll go and attack them next time. I thought that was a Louisianan army. Right, and up here, the British... This army's moved slightly into my territory. We'll follow you and chase you down. The other British army that was up here, probably still up there. I'm going to send the rake back. Yeah, because this guy here should be enough to keep an eye on that army. And can you try and sabotage them? Mission failed. The scout has failed to mislead the forces of the enemy, but his true loyalties have not yet been discovered. He'll be ready for new orders next turn. Right. Fair enough. Let's build the magistrate infrastructure here. Still going for cobbled roads. Still going for cobbled roads there. And we're all good. So I'm going to put in a break. We'll pick this up again next time. We'll go and chase down Wilfred Milne and the Mughal Empire army also. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!